And we have a good news coming from Finland today. And the good news from Finland today is about the communication of our Prime Minister, because they restrict him from certain communication, and for that reason we are not able to get as much information from him. And we have a good news coming from Finland today.
What is currently going on in Finland?
And the good news
Simon Ekpa
from Finland today is about the communication of our Prime Minister, because they restrict him from certain communication, and for that reason we are not able to get as much information from him.
Press briefing to the Biafran people. Honorable APM, you're welcome on stage. Biafrans have been waiting ceaselessly to hear from you. You're welcome to the stage, APM. They welcome you.
Thank you very much. Honorable of Information, Mazi Sonny Aparawa. Thank you, fellow Biafrans, from wherever you are watching from. Thank you for tuning in. And for those that don't have opportunity to watch this live briefing update, tomorrow you will definitely do so. Greeting to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Greeting to our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And for all our leaders that have been piloting this affair before our time. Our leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu. Our leader, Mazi Philip Effiong. And for all our heroes and heroes, thank you all for your sacrifice. Today, the man who have pushed us this far for a few years now, the man, the Prime Minister, who we respect so much, for over a month, he is with the Finnish authority, and they are on so-called question. And we all know the reason why it was called for question. It is because of what we are doing to restore Biafra and to stop Biafra from being restored. Likewise, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Nigerian terrorist state kidnapped him from Kenya for the same reason. And while all these are going on, we're not going to fold our hands and just be watching. The Biafra Republic government in exile and the entire cabinet are working tirelessly behind the scene to make sure that we do whatever we can for our both leaders to be released. And we have a good news coming from Finland today. And the good news from Finland today is about the communication of our Prime Minister, because they restrict him from certain communication, and for that reason we are not able to get as much information from him. That restriction has been lifted. Starting from now on, our Prime Minister will be free to make calls to those that are important, especially the Biafran people that have been waiting to know what is going on. So we will be getting more details directly from him. We are happy for this development, and I believe every Biafran, every meaningful Biafran that cares so much about our struggle, that cares so much about our leader, Simon Ekpa, that cares so much about the sacrifice that he has sacrificed for the Biafran people. He didn't just find himself there because he wanted to be there. It's because of the fight to free his people, Biafra. Likewise, our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was not kidnapped from Kenya just because the Nigerian state terrorists want to kidnap him. They kidnap him for reason to stop Biafra from emerging as a nation. And the question for all of us is that, are we going to let the zoo terrorist country succeed? The answer is no. Our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, once said that our action, that is what will provoke the Nigerian state to release our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. What we are doing out here matters. He applied to our leader, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, as well. Our action, what we are doing, it matters. The world is watching. They are weighing us. They are trying to see our response. Just like the terrorist state, Nigeria, what they've been doing for the past few days in Ihiamufu and Osumu community as well. They are waiting to see our response. We can't play all our dice out for them to know what the response will be. But they believe we will respond. And no matter what they throw on us, no matter the bullet, we will take it and we will still fight. So fellow Biafrans, in Finland, with this development, we are happy that our Prime Minister can communicate more with his loved ones. When I say with his loved ones, not just with his children, family member, with his people, Biafra. Because Biafra is our Prime Minister loved one. Because our Prime Minister loved Biafra so much. That's the reason why he denounced the terrorist country called Nigeria. In one of his live broadcasts, he threw the Nigerian passport into pieces, showing that he had nothing to do with the terrorist state called Nigeria. And he also returned the medal he won for the terrorist state, Nigeria. He denounced Nigeria. And he embraced and made Biafran his people. And he showed Biafran people love. And he showed, being a true leader, he have to lead by example. He fight, and push us to this far. The progress we make in the past 3 to 2, the 3 to today update is how he facilitates the movement of Biafra to make sure that we redeclare Biafra and actualize Biafra. With this great sacrifice that he has offered for Biafran people, we will never forget him. We will always be with him in our prayers, spiritually, physically, and otherwise. We are happy that we can now communicate more with him and know more about what is going on. With that, the Biafran people can now be rest assured that in no distant time he will be here with us. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. All fingers would cross. Our Prime Minister will shortly join us as soon as possible. Finland is not a zoo that don't abide and respect the rule of law. I strongly believe, we Biafra strongly believe, the Biafra Republic government in exile and its cabinet strongly believe that Finland will do the right thing. And we ask them to do the right thing. We have reminded them how they remind their children back in 1967 to 1970 that whenever they are eating, they should remember that Biafran children are starving. And the same Finland in question fought and liberate themselves from Russia, and they gained their total freedom. That is exactly what our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, was doing, fighting for his people to be free. Finland authority, we know you all will do the right thing. We understand how the judicial system works there. It's a separate body from the political arena. They have their own decision. They can't be influenced by any party. At the same time, we believe that our Prime Minister, with due respect, he will receive the basic human rights treatment because he is a law-abiding citizen of Finland as well. We urge them to do the right thing. Thank you, fellow Biafrans, for tuning in. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, the media team. Thanks, Honorable Sonny Aparawa, for having me, and for Biafran people. And we have a good news coming from Finland today.
What's your thought on this?
And the good news
Drop your comment below
from Finland today
Don't forget to share this.
is about the communication of our Prime Minister, because they are restricting from certain communication, and for that reason we are not able to get as much information from him.